Hey guys, it's Tyler from the Two Tattoo Travelers. Today I got my long-awaited package and I'm super excited to show everybody and do a review on this. About 4 months ago I went on Kickstarter and I pre-ordered the Wandrd Hexad HEXAD Duffel, the 45 liter. This guy blew away the Kickstarter goal by like hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I believe they shipped around 3,000 units. I think I was in the first wave of them because I just got mine today. So I'm super excited to do this review on this backpack. I've been waiting for it for a long time. So it's not only just a backpack, but it is a true duffel bag as well. This is it right here. The unit itself is pretty fancy. So this will turn into a backpack. You can see on the back here, it's got this nice padding on it. If you come up to the top and you unzip this compartment. So on the top here, if you pull out this, you unzip the top, this comes out, this is your backpack straps. So you have two full backpack straps with a chest strap. This guy hooks into the bottom down here, so you can hook it up like so, and then come around to this other side, and it will hook up just like that. So now you have a backpack and not a duffel bag. Pretty awesome. Originally when I ordered it, I thought this was going to be plastic and not padded, but it turns out it's actually padded. So let's get into this review. The reason I bought this is because I got tired of carrying around a camera bag and a backpack in my travels, so this combines both of them. If you undo these straps right here on the top, it will let you access the interior of your bag. If you unzip this, flaps open, and then inside is your camera case, so you can unzip your camera case and pull out your camera, which I thought was really nice, being that I hated always carrying around my camera in my hand because I don't use a strap. So for me to be able to access my camera in like 2 seconds is fantastic. So this zips up, and then now your camera's secure. Now on this other side, if you get another cube, you can put it in there and have access to anything you want. I only got one because I'm going to use this side for my t-shirts and everything, and my clothing. So this will allow you access to inside of your entire backpack, which is fantastic. So zip that back up. So they put this nice lining on the outside. I think it's water resistant. It's definitely weather resistant. It's got the feeling of one of those nice coats that definitely don't get wet when it rains. And then it has all this waterproof lining as well. So on the back of the backpack here, after you undo your straps, you can access the top where you would keep your laptop. Comes undone just like that. The zipper's down at the bottom here. So now you have access to the top here. This is where your laptop would fit. I tried to get my older laptop in here. It was a 2012 model Asus. Super old laptop, it's super thick. It wouldn't actually fit in here, but I feel like if I have the newer Asus that I actually edit on, it will fit in here, and it's a 16-inch laptop, so it will fit pretty much any standard size laptop there. So inside there's a bag, which you can only access from the outside. This is here so that you can put like dirty clothing in, or like shoes or something like that, basically so it doesn't contaminate the other compartments in here. And up top, this little baggie is where your straps lay when you have them tucked in. It opens up into this mesh area, which is the first container of the bag, which is fantastic. I would say this holds probably about maybe 3 or 4 t-shirts and a couple pairs of socks and some underwear. So you can fill this bag up, flip this over, re-zip it up here. So once you open it up, you have your cube that sits in here, and you have an empty space where you can put another cube that they make. I only bought one cube for my camera gear. So they're both mesh lined, and they have 2 separate zippers. You can unzip right here. It will open up into the actual holder. There's multiple pockets in here and multiple different holding areas. I'm not going to show them all because it would take like 20 minutes to show them all. But as I was saying earlier, when you open up this top piece here, it's called the quick access port. You can reach your hand into the main area. Now, what's really nice about that with the camera cube is the camera cube also has a opening flap for it. So we'll get this opened up and see I have my camera cube in here. This camera cube will come all the way out like so, and on the back of my camera cube it has a zipper. The zipper opens up into this pocket. So this is where you would keep your, your DSLR and your other gear. Close this guy up, and then you'll put it back into place with the access port facing out, so that when you zip this guy back up, you can actually access your camera from the outside, which would be like so. So I'm filming on my camera right now. It's not actually in here, but it will fit my Nikon D750 as well as it will fit all my other gear. So it's a full camera cube. Camera cube will come in here, you pull your camera out, snap a few pictures, and then you can put it back. So super stoked on that. Let's get this zip back up. So once you have everything zipped back up, you can fit all your clothing in here, camera equipment in here, fold it back up, we'll zip this side. You got everything all zipped up now. So the nice part about this is you can either have it as a backpack or your duffel bag. The duffel bag portion of it, you have a handle right on the side here, and then if you flip it upside down, you also have a handle right here, and you have a third handle right here. So there's actually a total of 3 handles on this duffel bag, which is great. The feature that I absolutely love about this backpack is the fact that your straps will fold up into your bag without affecting anything else. This is super good for traveling in airports and on trains and stuff. If you don't want, your straps hanging out and getting caught or hitting people when you're walking by. It also eliminates the chance of people being able to grab your shit. So that's super nice as well. Fits right into this little pouch up top. Overall, I think this backpack and duffel bag is probably the best for photographers and travelers alike. The fact that I can fit all of my camera gear in here and probably about 4 days of clothing, with my passport being safe and everything like that all in one, I really want to rate this a 9 out of 10. The reason why I knock it down 1 is the lining, the weatherproof lining on this does make it a little difficult to zip up when you're in a pinch. Hopefully you'll never have to be rushed like that. But overall, this backpack, duffel bag, whatever you want to call it, is probably the best investment I made. There's no hanging straps, everything folds into itself, and the fact that I can access my camera in under 10 seconds is fantastic. Another feature on this bag is that on the bottom side you have these 2 straps where you can fit your tripod or something else like a towel or anything like that can fit right through here. There's also an RFID safe area where you can slip your passport in so no one can scan that, which is also really nice. The build quality is perfect. The weatherproofing is absolutely phenomenal. The only downside is the accessibility when you're in a rush, but the fact that I can walk around in the rain and know that my gear will be safe is worth every 10 seconds that it'll take to unzip it. Pretty much a perfect bag. I do want to say I am not endorsed by these guys, nor do they sponsor me. I just am really passionate about this kind of stuff. So with that being said, this Wandrd Hexad Access Duffel is probably the best investment I made for my photography gear and for my travels. What I also found really nice about this backpack is, I am a bigger dude, I'm 6'2", and I was worried about the fact that it wouldn't have enough shoulder room or enough space to cover my chest. Turns out it had plenty of room for it and sits on my back super nice. I've had some backpacks that hung too low or not high enough, but I feel like it will provide me the support that I need, and it's actually wide enough to cover my chest, which is great, especially when traveling. Also, what a really nice part about the back here is that it's beveled, so when you get all hot and sweaty, it won't soak into your back. And I believe it is waterproof as well, at least this part of it. So the sweat won't actually go into the backpack, which is great. I've had some backpacks do that. It's not a fun time. The fact that these guys made this backpack for photographers and travelers is exactly why I bought it. Plenty of room for your camera gear and probably 4 days of clothing, and your laptop is fantastic. I mean, that's truly all you'll need when you're traveling. The only thing I do see a problem with this is it probably wouldn't fit an extra pair of shoes. If you're a larger shoe size wearer like I am, we're a 13 US size. If I were to put a pair of shoes in here, that would probably take up a good 90% of the storage space. But if you roll up your clothing in the classic traveling roll style, it will fit enough clothing for 4 to 6 days, depending on what size of clothing you wear. Overall, this is an excellent made product. Highly recommend it for your travel needs. This was the review on the Wandrd Hexad Access Duffel Bag. Pretty good camera bag, travel bag, everything you need all in one. So if you guys like this video, like and subscribe. Thanks. Peace.